if I treat her well, she'll be different.
Yeah.
You can't do that to people. It doesn't work like that. You just have to pick select wisely. Men select so wisely and think their behavior is going to make her not cheat. It doesn't work like that.
I've learned as well, if you take a woman off a man,
Yeah.
she can be taken off you.
In a
I've
heartbeat.
not learned that from previous experience, by the way, because no one's taking no one off you. But
in general, same with men, same with anyone.
I
You
think
pick
the
wisely.
second that girl is open to leaving a partner and going for someone else.
Well, the second she's open to talking to another man while she's with someone.
Yeah,
It's not even that.
I'm
It's the
very,
second
very,
she's
very
open to that.
strict with my rules in relationships, and people call me crazy, or people say that I'm controlling. I'm not. I just know what.
How are you strict? What kind of things do you do that prevents?
So I've got no issues with what girls wear. Don't
Yeah.
care about stuff like that. I don't care where she goes.
Okay.
But if I don't want you to go somewhere, you're not going. Not because I'm a controlling crazy boyfriend, but I
a
know
respect thing.
something that you don't know.
So
And maybe I don't want to tell you.
So
Like,
what kind of things do you accept and not accept?
well, ask me things. I'll tell you what I accept
Would you
and
mind?
don't accept.
Would you mind if she goes out a lot, like clubs, but she tells you what time she's going and what time
Yeah,
she's
I'd
coming back?
mind.
You'd mind.
Yeah.
Would you
Why is
mind?
my girl in a club? Jamie, what are you in a club for?
Would you mind if she takes a lot of bikini pictures on Instagram and
Yep.
stuff? You'd mind.
It's my body.
Would you? Would you mind if she has guy friends?
You should. You know what? That actually pisses me off. What does she need a guy friend for?
Banter.
But what banter? What, you want to sleep with her?
No, it's banter.
Okay, banter. So that banter.
Yeah.
Text him.
Yeah.
Text him. Say I'm coming around to sleep with you.
Yeah.
What's he gonna say? Yeah, come no. He's gonna.
Yeah.
So that's not a guy friend. That's a man who's waiting for our relationship to fall so that he can get in there.
Okay, but even let's say that's never going to happen. That text is never going to happen on both ends.
But you don't know that.
But you
it
don't
could
know
be
that.
one drink.
But here's the thing:
It could be-
here's a problem which men again don't realize. You're in a modern world.
So
Most
you
of
don't
these
mind
young
your partner having female friends. This video is sponsored by Everything Education. Everything Education is English, maths and science classes. So if you need them in person or virtual online, they can do both. So whatever suits your preference, message them and I'm sure they'll find a solution that works around you.
my partner doesn't have female friends
Why
out
not?
of his own accord. Yeah, out of
But
his
you,
own
would you
accord.
mind if he did?
Depends what she looks like. If she's
No,
clapped, he can be best
I don't
friends.
mind. Genuinely, whatever, it's not about looks to me. Because I've seen some 10-10s go with 2 out of 10s.
But here's the thing: what you men aren't realizing, women are bisexual now. Modern women, young girls, they're bisexual. So she goes out with a bunch of girls, she might be kissing a girl on the club. So what are you guys going to do?
She could do that if she wants. But
But
no.
that's the mentality.
No, honestly
That's
though.
here's the thing: what men don't realize. You guys don't realize that nowadays, because of pornography, the girls you guys are going for, I would say the average 18 to 25-year-old is bisexual now because of pornography, because of the use of pornography.
But a woman don't
So-
know that until it's brought out of her.
By a man,
Yeah.
usually. So then what happens is you're policing her male friendships, having no monitoring of her female friendships, not realizing those female friendships are more of a risk because it attracts more men.
I get it. I do get where you're coming from. But
If you see a bunch of girls that are all like promiscuous with each other, going on a night out or going for dinner together, they're more of a risk than her talking to the guy that she met in high school and she's been friends with and had gone to his wedding.
yeah, but you can monitor. I think as a man, we know the way women act. Well, we believe we do. Yeah?
Yeah.
We seem to think we know how a woman acts, how she moves, how this. So usually you just check their friends straight away.
But here's the thing. A woman is more at risk when she goes out with a bunch of pretty girls than she does with a male friend of hers who she's known forever. I promise you. Those girls are far more at risk. When I have female friends in Dubai that will say, oh, I want to go out. I want to meet guys tonight. So girls, do you want to come out? If I take my guy friends, it's going to cock block. You're more at risk. And guys are so
Agreed, I hear
stupid.
that. No,
They
no,
think,
you're right in
oh, if
that
you're with a bunch of
sense.
girls, it's fine. In a place like Dubai, if I go out with a
Dubai,
bunch
you're
of...
finished.
If I go out with a bunch of girls in Dubai, it's non-stop. Somebody will pay our bill. Somebody will come and talk to us.
I agree.
If I go with a male friend, female friend, whatever,
No one will
mixed
come
group,
over.
no one talks to us. A man is so stupid thinking male friends are the risk. Your real risk is when she goes out with the girls. That's your real risk. So guys, pattern up. But how are you getting? This
I had
is
a
the
guy
red
phone
pill.
me.
This is the red pill advice that I hate. You're far more at risk when she's out with a bunch
So
of
what?
girls.
So my girl's not allowed no friends? No females, no
she can
males?
have friends.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying is...
You pick wisely.
Yeah, but how can I tell her to pick...
Here's the thing. Girls that actually have male friends, chances are they're less excitable by men. They realize what men are like. If I'm friends with you, yeah, in 2 weeks of watching you in Dubai, won't I be scarred? I would have PTSD.
I've been on my best behavior,
I'd
yeah?
be like, guys are moving mad, this, that, and the other. It would naturally create a detraction, yeah? But if I've never spoken to you, never know nothing about you, just like the mystery, I'm more likely to be influenced by you, and I'm more likely to be interested. So the friendship actually gets rid of the attraction a lot of the time.
But then how can you monitor? Because you can monitor your girlfriend, you can make sure she's had a good childhood. But then how can I monitor her friends?
Well, she picks correctly. Here's the thing.
So I've got to make sure she's correct, she picks correct, and her friends also pick correct.
Here's
because
the
it's
thing.
the outer circle.
I would say, for example, with my partner, his friends, it makes me feel secure knowing who his friends are. Now, if you had a bunch of friends who are out and about, this, that, strip clubs, this, that, and the other, I would feel more insecure. Now, I'm not going to say to you, you can't stop talking to this girl, that girl, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm picking, I'm looking at that. At your natural selection. I'm not thinking you can't go there, you can't do it. Like the red pill would be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. How about you can't pick correctly?
No, I just have strict rules, that's it.
Pick correctly, you won't need a rule ever again in your life.
I still need...
I promise you.
But there's no girl that is going to be 100% ticks every single one of my boxes.
Of course, but here's the thing, here's the difference. She doesn't break your deal breakers. You can pick, she's going to have things to worry about. I have a million issues that a partner has to kind of scold and scaffold, but I don't have deal breakers for him. Yeah, maybe for somebody else, but not for him.
I have a few deal breakers. I do.
What's your deal breaker?
No drugs.
Right.
I don't care what, never. Do not touch it.
I hear that.
Don't disrespect me publicly. The way I see it is a female, any relationship, you're a mirror reflection.
Yeah.
If you're out and you're, sorry to say it, but being naughty, no one's going to turn around and say, oh, Sadia's being bad. They're going to say, Mikey's girlfriend, Sadia.
Yeah, Mikey can't control his girl.
Yeah. So it embarrasses me.
Yeah.
Then men don't care about a girl being a hoe.
Yeah.
They don't care about it. They just be like, oh yeah, she's fit. Yeah, let her do her thing. She's like, what? But then they're going to laugh at me.
Yeah.
And I think, look at that idiot. His girl's being that. I don't like that. But likewise, if I'm out being a dog, they can turn around and say, look, Sadia can't even control her man. He's such a
Sadia's
dog.
an idiot. Yeah. So your
I
representation.
Think you're a mirror. So when you learn that and you actually understand that, then you start acting different.
But here's what I would say: when you realize that and learn that, you select that.
But it's still...
Selection is everything. In life, everything is selection. So here's the thing. If I want a mirror kind of person, I'm not going to choose the loudest guy in the club, popping bottles, pouring drinks down women's throat, because I'm not going to be like, oh, let me be with you, but then I'm going to tell you not to do that. I'm a grown woman.
That's where you met him as well, and that's what you know.
Yeah, I'm a grown woman who's got time to raise a grown man. You select wisely. Now, what men are doing, especially in this day and age, they're choosing that insta-ho and thinking, but when I get with her, she's going to stop doing that, this, that, and the other. No, honey. When you get that, you're going to fund her lifestyle while she keeps posting like that.
Do you believe that a man... You live in Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah? You know, you've seen it firsthand. You know what this devil's playground is
yes.
like. Do you think if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
you can let your girlfriend come to or boyfriend come to Dubai
As a holiday?
without you?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't even let them go to the toilets without me here.
No.
Yeah.
So I had a friend phone me up, and his girlfriend was out, and I saw her out at a club, and he turned around to me and goes, "Oh, what do you think she was like?" I said, "My brother, the second she got on that plane, you lost
Game
her.
over for you.
You lost her. She has spoken to men.
Yeah.
She has. She's cheated on you on this holiday.
100%.
Maybe she ain't slept with no one. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But she has
You don't
cheated.
have to sleep with men,
That's what
but
I'm
you
saying.
do have to entertain them. If
She's
you want
cheated.
a free night and stuff, you have to entertain them.
And once, the best way to find out she's cheated is, babe, show me the bill.
Yeah.
Show me you paid for it.
Yeah, and they're too
didn't pay.
expensive. Here's the thing: the restaurants are too expensive for girls. Yeah, they're so. I mean, I don't know what a bill looks like here, but they're super expensive. So if she's gone to those places, you can't pay it as a woman. There has to be a man involved,
100%.
and there has to be a rich man involved, and it is what it is. Doesn't mean she has to do anything with him,
But that is
he has to be
cheating.
on the table.
If my girlfriend lets a man pay for the bill,
Yeah.
in my eyes, that's cheating. That's
But then,
my
as
job.
a man, should you cover her bills when she goes to restaurants?
Well, while she's out in a different country, no chance. Why am I dick?
But here's
No
the
way.
thing. I completely agree that if a man pays your bill while you're in another country, it's kind of cheating. But I also think if you're going to have that masculine role, you should be like, babe, where are you going tonight? How much is the bill? I'll cover it.
No.
Make
It's,
sure
babe,
you
where
don't.
you going? I'll meet you there.
Oh, but say if you're not in the country or whatever,
Then you
then
make it
I
happen.
cover it. But if
Nah.
you're not going to cover it, that girl is going to go to another man to cover it.
She will.
It's too expensive.
No girl can come to Dubai unless you got some rich family and cover your own bills out.
You can't cover
It
it.
is too expensive.
It's too expensive.
And I think
So then wouldn't a man say, like, you can go anywhere, but you're going to take my card and cover, I want to see where the bills are. Because if you're going to set the boundaries, you have to set the alternative then.
But then now she knows that.
Because say she's not paying, she's not making a lot of money. My man's not letting me go sit on this table, but he's also not covering me. Then he's got the rules of the masculine man, but he hasn't got the provider of the masculine man.
Being a masculine man doesn't mean you pay for your
It means you provide. It has to be.
You provide the essentials and what she needs.
You provide a lifestyle that means that she doesn't require another man ever again.
But then you can't. No man on this planet can sustain that.
Most men can.
You can't, because she's gonna want and want and want.
But she stays within your budget. She stays within your... Here's the thing. You take a woman, not that she's going Namos every night, but you take a woman that even if it's just McDonald's, whatever, but she stays within your budget if you're going to put those rules and regulations. Now, if you've got no rules and regulations, you can do what you want and this, something, yeah, you can hustle. That's fine. But if you're going to put barriers in, the protection has to come with the provision. It has to be both. It can't be protection, no provision, because then you're just a nuisance to a woman. But if you're a man that says, no, I'll cover the McDonald's, I'll do it, even if it's just a McDonald's budget. But if you're doing both, then you're a masculine man, then you can put the protection in.
So the way I see it is, I pay for my girl's bill.
Yeah.
When I'm out for dinner, if I'm on the table, even if she brings 10 friends, I'm the man, she's my partner, I'm paying the bill.
Yeah.
But I want her to have independence as well. If you're going out shopping, I'm not going to pay for my... I don't think that's right, because if I'm taking you out, you're out with me. If I invite you out, you're with me. I'm paying. End of. But I'm not going to... She's not going to phone up, babe, I want a new handbag. I said, buy it then.
Yeah.
Say my job, put the phone down. I'm not...
Yeah.
I think as time goes on, maybe 10 years into a relationship, married and kids, it's different. You have one card, use it.
I'm talking more serious relationships,
But I think when it's young people out in Dubai, they get... If your girl wants to go Dubai, it's cheating.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Even if she wants to go.
Without you.
Even if she wants to go on a girl's holiday to Dubai, you know that this is the devil's playground.
I would agree with that.
It is the worst place.
You can't... Here's the thing. You're going to want to go on a boat. You're going to want to go on the nice restaurants. None of those can women pay for. It's too expensive.
There's men everywhere.
And there's men everywhere. And they got money on money on money. It's not like London, where a guy just got lucky with Bitcoin.
Yeah, your man can't compete out here.
Whatever
he's got a home, he's got...
I have to say, English London men cannot compete at all in Dubai, because they're competing with men whose dads are rich. So these London men, they can have a great holiday and stuff, but they can't do it the way... Then you're good. That's what I always say to girls. It's like, if you want money, you have to check what his dad does, not what he does. Because these men that made it rich and made it quick rich, they do all these talks on Instagram and they're like, make money with me, blah, blah. But they're usually risk takers, and risk takers, they lose money more than they make money sometimes. Whereas if your dad's rich, worst case scenario, you always got father-in-law and stuff like that. But when it's just a guy that's hustled and made it, that London guy, chances are his girlfriend's paying for his rent. I
went to a club. I was on best behaviour as well. Went to the club.
Which club was this?
Avenue.
Okay.
And a group of guys ordered 15, I think it's called Azul. I don't know what it is. Bottles of vodka. I don't drink, so I don't know.
When did you stop drinking, by the way?
When I reverted, I stopped. Haven't had a sip of alcohol.
That's amazing. So do you miss it or no? Okay.
Do you know what it was? Just off club. I went to the club. Everyone got smashed.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. I was having Red Bull.
Yeah.
And I must have had about 7 Red Bulls that night. My mate goes, goes, you're going to give yourself a heart attack. I was like, shit, actually, maybe I should slow down on the Red Bull. So I stopped. And then I got home the next day and I woke up at 11 o'clock.
Right.
And the rest of the people text me at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've never drank, so I don't know the difference. But what is it like going from drinking to now, like, not drinking? How does life change?
Do you know what it is? You see everything from a different light. Whereas I'm stood there and I'm watching everyone drunk. I feel like I'm watching from a bird's eye view. Whereas I used to be in that circle, getting drunk, being that person. Now I don't even have the urge. The other day I got home and Raheem was like, have you drunk? I was like, bro, I will never drink. You don't need to ask that question. You don't need to check up on me.
Really?
That's the one thing I will never do again.
Inshallah. How come? Why is that? You know what I always say? My favorite rule about being a Muslim is the fact that I can't drink alcohol, because I see it as the devil's drink.
It is.
And it so skews your perception of everything. So I really hate it. And all the mistakes people make in life usually stem from some alcohol. So it's something I'm really grateful. But I worry about people who have to start and then give it up. Is it not difficult for you guys? No hangovers, nothing?
I have no urge to drink again.
That's amazing.
Don't get it twisted. The only problem is, I've got a restaurant back home, and I've come out to Dubai.
Yeah, how is your restaurant, by the way?
So well. It's doing
yeah,
brilliant.
I've never been. I need to come. Yeah, because I live in West London.
Make sure
I will 100%.
But it's I sit back and I look at everyone and I think, you lot are just like, you're spending all this money on a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
You're drinking it. It ain't gonna help you.
Not at all.
You're not even gonna know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're gonna go home. You're gonna wake up in the morning fucked with a headache, and then you're gonna say, "I wish I didn't drink."
I can't believe how much men spend on bottles to get girls
So, yeah,
that
what I
just
was
come to
saying,
get free drinks and leave.
Guys from London bought 15 of them bottles. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
£1,000 each. 15 grand. There was a group of Arab boys on the other table. He bought 100 bottles.
Yeah, you can't compete. I love that Arab money. I have to say that Arab money.
And they don't drink. and they don't drink.
They don't drink it. They won't touch a bottle.
100 bottles.
They won't
Didn't
touch
drink it.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. So I'm going home. But no matter how much money you got,
You
got
can't
to have.
compete with Arab
You
men.
got, to drop 100 grand in a
But
club,
do you
you
know
got
what?
to
I
have
would
100
also
million.
say what London men can't do is they can't compete with Arab hospitality. Forget money.
Have you
Their
been to-
hospitality.
Have you been to Turkey?
Yeah, you guys have got the same hospitality
Yeah.
and Greek, so you guys have got the same one. But it's simple things like if you sit with them, it's like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to do? How do I?
feeders.
They're feeders. Whereas in English culture, it's
You're
just
allowed
like,
one
can you believe
starter
she
each?
ordered an extra mashed potatoes? Fucking user. Like it's completely different. So the Arab hospitality is something that I don't think most men can ever compete with.
Yeah, nice, right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing.
That's like me. When I go out, I order the menu.
Yeah.
And my dad's always said to me, son, do not look at the price of the food.
Yeah.
He goes, it's the one thing.
But that's a Greek and Turkish thing as well.
Because he goes, you're going to eat it anyway. He goes, I don't ever want my son to change what he's eating based on a price. Eat what you're eating, pay for it. And that's how it should be, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I can't have that steak. It's a little bit too... No.
So did your dad own the restaurant? Is that how
Yeah.
it works? Oh, amazing.
Got a few other businesses. Opened the restaurant.
Greek food or Turkish food?
Opened the
Amazing.
restaurant 3 years ago. Make sure you come down.
I
When you next in the
love
UK,
Turkish over the summer. The whole
see you
summer I'll
there.
be there, inshallah.
booking you a table every
Okay,
weekend.
done. I'm there.
It's like
I love
Dubai
Turkish food as
times
well.
2.
Stop. What's your signature dish? I'll make sure I order it.
Just come down.
Okay,
I'll
you
sort
look
it out
after
for you.
me.
I'll look after you.
Yeah. So your dad opened that, and
Dad
then-
opened the restaurant. Been by his side for the last 10 years, I'd say.
Aw,
Just my dad's my best friend as well.
I love that.
As much as he's my boss,
Yeah.
he is my boss, and he will always be my boss forever, no matter what. He's my best friend.
Is your dad a naughty boy? I'm getting naughty boy vibes from your dad. Uncle, this is I just feel like it's genetic.
No, my dad is very, very
What's your dad's name?
Ali.
Uncle Ali. I am pretty sure me and you need to have a session because I'm getting the vibe that he's a charmer.
I'm not gonna comment. My dad always told me when you don't know what to say, no comment. So I'm just gonna say no comment.
I love that. I'm gonna see him in the summer though, right?
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
be
He's
there.
over here now. He flew to Dubai yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's come and
okay.
he's
That's a
staying
shame
here.
he's not here.
It's
Okay.
no, it's not a shame. Honestly, it's not a shame.
Is he naughty?
No comment.
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying about the alcohol and stuff?
Yeah,
I
so
digress.
people just in this country, you can't compete with them.
Yeah, you can't compete.
The money's a different
The
thing, but
hospitality, the money, everything, you can't
with
compete
me, alcohol's never been an issue. And even when I've been in relationships, I try and tell my girl, drink less, or drink. If you want to drink, I can't tell you not to drink,
Right.
but know your limit, because otherwise you're going to blame the alcohol in the morning.
Yeah.
You're going to be rude to me. You're going to have a talk to me. You're going to, oh, I was drunk.
Can people be faithful when they drink?
No, I don't think so. What's going on, guys? This video is being brought to you by Maurice Andrews Solicitors. As you're all aware, we've done a season 2 all about crime. If you watch that all and you're in any situation like that and need help getting out of the situation, reach out to Maurice Andrews Solicitors and see if it's something they can help you with.
Remember, there's a defense for every offense.
Because I always just think it's hard enough when you're faithful. Can you imagine people who drink?
When you're drunk, it's not you. You can't control it. You can't, no matter how much of a strong head you are, the second you take one sip, there's something in your body now that takes control of you.
Really?
I think so.
Like the devil inside you is ignited.
Yeah, it's literally you're feeding him. You're waking him
Stop,
up.
You're waking him up.
That's how I look at it, and I just think
Wow.
I've been in relationships with girls who are good. Well, I
Yeah.
believe they're good. And she's drunk, and I've looked at her and I thought, who the fuck are you? Like,
Really?
that's not the same girl who, like,
Yeah, I think temptation is enough as it is, and then to add alcohol, which completely gets rid of your inhibitions, is a wild one.
it changes the game completely. And I think coming out to Dubai and actually looking, I've been to Dubai loads, but coming here and actually looking at it this time, first time I've ever gone to a club in Dubai.
Really?
Yeah,
You've
first
never
time
been to a
I've
club in Dubai?
Never been to a
before?
club. First time I've ever
What
come
do
and
you
gone
think
to a
of the
club.
clubs in Dubai?
Honestly,
Yeah.
full of brasses,
Yeah, a lot of escorts.
full of
You
escorts.
won't meet normal girls in clubs. Normal
And
girls don't go
any
clubs.
girl who looks at you in a club and smiles at you, she's a prostitute.
And the guys get so easily gassed. They're like, oh, that girl's looking
That was
at
me. I'm being serious. 5 years
And
ago,
then
I
you
come to Dubai with the boys. I was at the penthouse, 5 Palm. Went upstairs, but I didn't know.
You went to the 5.
I stayed in the 5 as well. Yeah, 5's lit.
Respect
No.
yourself, please.
Anyway, listen. So
yeah,
stayed in the 5 with the boys. This was
Yeah.
5 years ago. Dubai was a little bit different then.
yeah, it was pre-COVID, so it was better.
Come out there, stayed in the 5, had a wicked holiday, yeah, with the boys. Went upstairs to the penthouse because I was drinking them, but I've never been a big drinker. I'm a 1-2 drinks person. That's it.
Really?
Never been a
Okay.
big drinker. I like to always know what's going on, have my
Yeah.
wits about me. I've always been like that.
Okay.
And went upstairs. As I walked in, there was this girl there, yeah. She waved at me, and I thought, boys,
I'm clearing up.
just look at me, man. The light work. She's calling me over now. Walked over to the table, sat down, looking at the boys like, you lot go away. I've got this. Like, I'm going now. I'm done.
Yeah.
She turns to me and goes, no night in Dubai is free.
Yeah, you got to pay to play.
And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And she said an amount, a price, and I was like, sorry, you think I'm paying?
And you know what? The
No
weird thing
chance.
is you don't even know which culture or anything. It's all of them. It's before it would be particular cultures or
Everything.
but now it's everything. It can be
Everything.
any woman, and she can even have a normal job. She just does it on the
So
side.
what do you think about the 18 to 25-year-old women who come and live in Dubai?
It's not good for them.
Do you think they're actually working, or do you think they're working?
They're not working, firstly, and secondly, it's not good for them. They see too much too young. Here's the thing: Dubai is the epitome of pleasure. Yeah, it doesn't get any more than this. Right? Whatever you want in terms of like restaurants, in terms of men, in terms of bars, in terms of gyms, everything is extreme. You expose yourself to that far too early, you will find your future existence feels depressing.
So
As soon as you get numb to this, what are you going to do for the rest of your life?
So I've met a few women
Yeah.
who have said they come to Dubai, they're working out in Dubai.
Yeah, what do they say they work? What's the cover-up story these days?
Real estate.
is always a good one, or influencer is a great one that
So-
they say.
They're not.
They're not. Here's the thing: real estate doesn't pay you. You have to be fantastic at it. So you have to really, really be good at it. You have to work 3-4 months without a single penny pay, and then you make it. Now, if she's a real estate and she's literally at home and you don't see her because she's like, I'm struggling to pay rent, then she might be telling the truth. But if she's a real estate agent, but then she's in the Burj Al Arab on a Monday afternoon, she's not a realtor.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's bad
And it
because
just is what
you
it
see
is.
so many girls nowadays going, oh, I'm moving to Dubai.
Yeah.
And you know what they're coming for. There's
Yeah.
only one reason they're here. And
But they will find it here. Here's the thing. The promiscuous women find the men here.
of course.
Good women don't find the
Yeah.
men. Yeah.
But good women don't look for the men. Good women can come. You can still come here. I come here last year
Yeah.
with my ex-girlfriend, and I had a lovely holiday.
Oh.
I genuinely come here. We went to, like, for dinner. We done the property. We never went 5 Palm.
Yeah.
We done the good. Dubai can still be.
Oh, it's great for couples.
It's
I love it.
beautiful. They've got that new
It's
pool, the Sky Aura.
It's beautiful. In
Like,
the St.
it's-
Regis.
It's the one over the Palm, yeah.
Stunning.
You go there and you're like, it's like you're in a fucking fairy tale.
Even if you go Sal, Berger, you know what? As a couple, it's absolutely beautiful. But both of you have to be ready to let go of that life.
Yeah.
If both of you are ready to get rid of the streets, it is the most amazing place for couples and
It
for
is.
kids. For kids, it's beautiful. The thing is, you send your kids to schools in Dubai.
Safe.
They're safe as anything, and their friends are all connections. Their dad's a CEO of this country, dad's a CEO of this, CEO of that. They're building connections so well. So for couples, it's amazing as long as both of you have decided you're not about that life.
You was brought up in the UK, right?
Yes, London.
Why'd you move?
I hate London. You know how I feel about London. I talk about this all the time.
Why did you actually? What age? When did you move here?
I moved here 2-3 years ago. Yeah, so I was about to turn 30. I was like, I'm going to move, and this is a 2000, and I was just like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to live in London. I feel depressed. I've done everything I can do in London. I hate the weather. I never got used to it, and I felt bored with the people I was around.
Did you not feel you would be judged for the same thing we're talking about when you
No,
took that
I'm
step as well?
super confident with the person I am. I
But
think
did
one
you not think that
conversation.
people are going to turn? Oh, she's
Well,
going
I
to
came
Dubai.
as a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
First and foremost, I came as a teacher, and then after teaching, I went into social media. But the thing is, I get judged all day, every day, especially on social media. I get judged all day, every day. But because I know and God knows who I am, I don't care. Yeah, I know and God knows is my answer to everything. It's like even my mum will sometimes be like, oh, someone said you did this, someone says that. And I'm like, yeah, but I know and God knows the truth. When you know God's watching and you believe in God, you realize his judgment is the only one that really matters. So when people say things and be horrible and stuff like that, I know I'm not doing that. So it is what it is.
Do you believe that someone can come from the UK to Dubai with the intention to find a lady to marry and to actually settle down here?
Both of them can if two things are in place. Both of them are not too beautiful and too rich.
But who judges that?
Your bank.
No, but who judges the beauty of you?
How many
You're-
men
you're
you
banging.
get?
Hey, banker, am I good enough to move to Dubai and settle down? These are about
Here's the thing: we know objectively who's beautiful or not. These are things that are not subjective.
Yeah, but you say that, but then it's based on someone might not find you attractive. Someone might not find me attractive. It's
They'd
true.
be blind, but
No,
right.
but it's the truth. They may not. I
But
agree.
yeah,
They would
no.
be blind. But
But here's the thing: there's objective realities in life. We can deny it and pretend it and this, that, and the other. Now, if she's relatively simple and he's relatively simple, lifestyle-wise, money-wise, looks-wise, what happens, and if they haven't been in Dubai too long, they can easily find each other and connect. If they've been in Dubai for
And
too
they're
long,
corrupted.
yeah, if they've been in Dubai too long, and she's either too beautiful and he's too rich, it's really impossible.
But what if that man don't care about his wealth? Because I've met people.
He might not care about his wealth, but the women here will. So he can not care about his wealth.
So
but
I met a
women
man.
will be.
I'll tell you a story. I met a man who's worth £500 million. Yeah,
What does he do?
he's very successful.
Mm-hmm.
He's worth £500 million, and he does not give a fuck about money.
Doesn't matter what.
Don't
he
care about it.
thinks.
No, but he don't. He lives a very basic, simple life. A
He does.
simple life. He doesn't have a. He don't go around with nice cars. He doesn't go and charter yachts.
Is he married?
I don't know. Didn't ask that
What do you
question. It wasn't
think?
really the chat I was having with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mate, you got a bird.
But here's the thing: it doesn't matter what you. Here's the thing: there's beautiful women out there that don't. Give
So
a
he
shit
lives in
about
Dubai
being,
half the time,
Yeah,
and he just says, "Yeah, I just like the weather. I don't."
but is he handsome? No.
No,
So there, of course, he's not gonna be a problem.
but you're worth £500 million. You're
Yeah,
mad.
but here's
500 million, you're getting whoever you want out
it's
here.
not about what you think of it, it's what people think of it. There might be girls who are super, super beautiful. They don't care about it. But the men here will constantly be on her. She won't have a choice but to get a bit distracted in the lifestyle. Same thing with a man who's got 500 mil. He might not give a shit about that, but there'll be a gold digger every day homing in on him. So it's not about what you think of it. It's what you bring. So that I would say it definitely works. If you're new to Dubai and she's new to Dubai and you're looking for that simple, homely vibe. But if one of them's itching and excited by the bright lights, it's impossible.
And I think it makes a difference to who you surround yourself with as well.
Yeah,
I say
your
this to
company
everyone.
matters.
Your circle is you.
Yeah, it does
If
matter.
you're surrounded by a group of wrong-uns, you're going to be a wrong-un.
But it's
Lem-
hard to find a good group in Dubai, though. Maybe for guys it's different, but
It's hard to
for
find a good
girls.
group anywhere. Anywhere, even the UK. UK is finished.
Have you got a nice group here?
Me, yeah. Look at my friends. Come on,
Aw.
how can I complain? I just don't ever go out with them because I'm the
Who do you go out with when you want to go out?
I'm the bad influence.
I know you are.
I am, but I say to my friends out here, don't come.
Okay, yeah.
Don't come.
You're not going.
I know you're not going to enjoy it. Do not come.
Well, so what do you two do? Like when Raheem wants to go home and pray, and you want to go out, how do you find a compromise?
I got. No, I haven't slept in about 3 years.
So who do you go out with?
Last night, I know a lot of people here. Last night I slept because I knew I was doing this podcast. I got home.
I'm
I still
so
got
sorry.
home at.
Just before Fajr.
Yeah, I made it in time for Fajr. I
Okay.
still go and get my prayers in.
Oh, alhamdulillah. God forgives. So
Yeah.
it's fine. I know. Like, I shouldn't encourage that, but it does. God is very
And
forgiving.
I don't push the boundary too much. I don't drink. I don't come home smashed and then go Fajr. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
Okay. God forbid.
I try
yeah.
my best. I do my.
What's
my
the
part.
hardest thing for a man coming out to Dubai?
Picking which woman you want to be with. There's so many. Do you know what it is? For
Yeah.
every one man, there's 10 women.
Yeah.
Like I went 5 Palm the other day.
Yeah. It's unreal, right? It's like Essex on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew everyone there.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was in the pool and people come over, oh Mikey, what's going on? And I was like, fuck's sake. Like, but it's a different world. Like this place here, you can go to you can see Dubai for what it is, and then you can see it for being something that I don't think Dubai will ever slow down.
No.
I don't think you can ever come here and
You
actually
just got to pick your
settle.
pace.
It's everyone's moving at 2,000 miles per hour, and you just got to either jump in or
But
not.
you know, like Raheem, with your lifestyle's more slow paced. Do you find Dubai wild or not really?
Unless
See,
he's
you
out
pick
with
your
me.
pace. You yeah, it picks your pace. Yeah, you pick your pace. You're either out and out, or you could just go to a shisha place every night and just chill with your boys.
Yeah,
It's
we do
totally
that
up
as
to
well.
you.
We go shisha every night.
Before you go out and before he goes home.
Yeah.
I like that because you got two completely different versions of Dubai.
People meet me,
Yeah.
and they meet Raheem, and they look at us both, and they're like,
How the hell do you two chill together?
how the hell are you lot friends? But he keeps me grounded. That's the
Oh,
thing.
I love that.
He helps me stay like,
How did you guys realize you're going to be best friends?
we're not best friends.
You are. That's cute. You can admit it. You two. How did
No,
you?
we're good.
What was the moment?
Do you know what it is? I think we both.
Was it in the podcast? Did your eyes meet across the
Oh,
microphone?
loud. Talk. No, genuinely. I
What
think
happened?
with Raheem, I think we've both built up such a good relationship regarding religion.
Oh,
I think
God
it's-
introduced you.
Yeah, I think it's more. We know he knows he's good for me. I
Yeah.
know that I've got to like help him in what I'm
Our
doing.
relationship developed from Islam.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. I don't have friendships like that in my life, and
Nice
I
to
feel
meet you, I'm
really.
Mikey.
Oh,
I got you.
you know, I don't have that. I have my closeness to religion comes from my family, my cousins, and stuff like that. But my friends, this is a problem I've had because I don't wear hijab. Religious women tend not to assume they're gonna have a connection with me, and the more kind of wilder women and stuff think we're gonna be best friends. So we become really good friends. But then when we go out, they're like, oh, she doesn't drink, she only eats halal, she has to go there, she has to be home by 11, and they're like, oh, okay. But so I don't find my circle that easily.
I don't know. It's not a usual thing for me, but I think because he's a revert,
Yeah,
he needed like guidance.
yeah.
It's almost been like a mission for me.
Oh, I love that. You've adopted him.
Like,
What has Raheem taught you?
Go out, get lit. Have a sick. I'm joking. No. With Raheem, honestly, he.
about 5 pounds.
No.
What has
With-
Raheem taught you that's been super valuable?
I think it's as much as I give credit to Raheem for what it's done. I think it's everyone's on their own journey.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I was gonna find Islam regardless.
Yeah, God found you.
Whether Raheem showed me or you showed me or anyone, I was meant to find it, and I think it's helped me because even down to women, I try to go for a Muslim woman now because I don't drink. So when I'm out with my
Yeah,
girl,
as long as
she looks at you funny if you've gone out with a
Yeah.
girl and you're like, I don't drink. She's like, come on, babe, just have one. You're like, no, I'm not drinking.
See, men don't mind it when you say you don't drink, but I think girls would mind it when a man says, yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to pick the right woman or man, don't contact. I'm joking.
Don't call me,
contact
guys.
Sadia.
I'm really busy at the moment. Don't call me, please. I'm
what do you
fully
mean? I'm
booked.
calling you every day
I know,
now.
I'm so fully booked.
Sadia, she said this. What do I do? What do I say?
Yeah, call me anytime. Sadia Psychology is where to find me.
Message her. All her stuff will be in the bio anyway. Guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Sadia, pleasure meeting
It's
you,
been
darling.
amazing. Thank you.